Good evening, warm welcome to the program. Today we are going to see how to pass the APICS certification. Of course, if you are a supply chain or logistic professional, you might be already knowing what is APICS certification and how it is very important for your career. On the other hand, you should also know the certification is very expensive and the question and answer are not straightforward. Possibly it is all application oriented. So you may see there are a lot of people attempting and failing, and many people are also keeping for second attempt, third attempt. On the other hand, if you take some care, then it is possible that you can pass in the first attempt. I will give you some clues. Those who are interested in pursuing any of the APICS certification, this will help you. So let me attach the screen. This is being live telecast both in LinkedIn as well as Facebook, YouTube. So anyone have a doubt or clarification, you are always welcome to type in LinkedIn comments or YouTube comments. Today's topic is what are the pitfalls to avoid when you are pursuing APICS certification. I have posted same slides in my LinkedIn profile in the various groups, but there were very little explanation. Of course, here you can see the explanation also available. What are the 10 things you should avoid when you are going to take such a global certification, highly competitive and also expensive kind of a program? Number one, procrastination, delaying things. I've seen many people, they don't make up mind. It's fine if you're happy in your current position, not looking for a good job, and you don't need such a certification, it's fine. But if you are having 50-50, then this is not the case. Maybe you have to settle your life in the current career situation, settle down. On the other hand, if you want a better job, better paying job, or moving to a better company, then you need this kind of a certification. You decide now. There is no tomorrow for this kind of examination. So avoid saying we will see next time. It's not applicable for this kind of exam. The second pitfall you can avoid is it's not a college program. Okay, it's a global certification program. You should have a plan to complete the certification within 4 or 5 months. Okay, if you have a stretched a time limit, then it will definitely not work out. If somebody is planning to take in 1 year's time, 2 years time, but starting preparation and now will not help. And it is also not so complicated, provided if you have the right guidance, you can complete this exam in 4 to 5 months time. Okay, so you need to keep a maximum time limit as 5 months. Okay, irrespective of whatever level you are, either you are a fresher or at a senior level. In fact, the senior level must definitely tie to this time limit because of engagements and other things. You cannot think I will use 2 years or 3 years to complete this certification. Coming to third pitfall is self preparation. As you know, the examination is expensive and complicated. I have seen many people, especially in India and Gulf country, they try to prepare on their own by buying some material here and there and apply for the exam. And currently, the exams fees alone is $1,500. Yeah, of course, these are the examination where it is most misguided. Many times, people who are APIC certified themselves provide wrong guidance, and you end up taking up second or third attempt. Which my suggestion is, don't do it. Okay, most of the self-prepared candidates fail unless you are a super expert. For example, you have passed a GATE exam or CAT or GMAT very easily and score a higher percentage of mark, then you are definitely advised to take up the self preparation module. Okay, coming to fourth one, of course, here I have seen many people. If you keep discussing with many people, you will get different angle, and possibly most of them it will be a wrong guidance. And that too, if you discuss with your seniors who is not certified, or your colleagues who are already certified, you will definitely going to get a wrong guidance. Okay, very few people in the market can give you the right guidance on how to prepare and pass the exam. The fifth hack is training in group. I have seen many people attend group training. Of course, I was also doing in the beginning, engaging at 6 to 10 candidates. In such cases, if I go back to them and find out how many from that team has passed, I find only one or two candidate have passed the examination. Balance 70 to 80% has not passed the exam. The idea here is each participant will have a different ability, different capability, and they try to pull the training session as per their own individual interest, and this is where you will get stuck up. If wherever possible, go for one-to-one training. You are already going to spend a huge money in examination fees. Don't attend group training. Then sixth hack is, now possibly you need to spend one more $1,000 to get a official version of a learning system. But in the market, maybe you may be getting at a very cheaper price. But those who are using only this learning system definitely going to fail. You need a pre-preparation by using other recommended material, because there are a lot of unconnected dots available in the learning system, which you may not directly understand unless you are an expert and you have gone through similar material several times. Let us see, the seventh hack is don't book the exam before you are really ready. As you know, the cost of the fees is expensive. You need to be ready before you book the exam. Of course, these are all on demand exam. It's not that you have to book a 3 months or 6 months exam. If you are ready today, you can book and schedule tomorrow. Okay, so unless you are ready, don't book for the exam. Of course, you how to check whether you are ready. You have to take a suitable mock test by checking what score you are getting. Of course, there are a lot of free mock tests available in the internet, which are not suitable and not advisable. Okay, the eighth hack is, there is no plan B for this type of examination. Of course, I even APICS proposes a packed bundle including a second attempt, which only means that people tend to postpone. They don't study for the first attempt, but they always wait for the second attempt. I am also seeing, even when such a second free attempt is not there, people are ready for the second attempt. Maybe the exam fees may be less than 50% compared to the first attempt. So possibly you will be spending for both the attempts somewhere around $2,000. That way it doesn't really work. If you are failing in first attempt, then you will also fail in second attempt, because the same laxity carried over to the second attempt. And I have been seeing very few people pass in the second attempt. There should be only one plan A. Next act could be, there is no shortcut. It is not that you will simply memorize some questions which are dumped online and then go on just repeat in the exam. It's not possible. Okay, it has a very large database. From there, it draws multiple sets of questions, and that's where you may see that some are easy, some are moderate, some are difficult, but accordingly evaluation is done as per APICS guideline. So two people sitting next to each other, and taking the same exam may get a different test question. So you have to be very careful on that. Don't memorize. Then 10th last attempt is don't go for a trainer who is lifelong a trainer, and or taking from a college professor will never help, because these questions are mostly application based. And I expect advise you to go for a trainer at least who has worked in the last 10 years. Okay, if he has worked 20 years back, 30 years back, it doesn't really matter, because the last decade there were several things changed so rapidly. And if you are purely depending on academic person, then you will not clear the exam. Coming to the cost, though I was referring many times, it's a very expensive exam. How expensive is the exam as well as training? If you are a married person and have a children, and if you are making them to get a LKG admission, you may be spending several lakhs even for a moderate school, not even a global school. And if you put all that expenses together, 1 year first year education for LKG, and then compare with this total package for this certification, will be less than that fees. Because mostly in Indian and Gulf culture, especially the Indian settling in Gulf, they don't want to spend money for education for themselves, but for the children it's fine. Unlike in Western countries, we don't provide a separate kit or a budget for our own career education. Okay, so in such case, it will not work out. If you are worried very much about very expensive certification and trying to take lot of certification from local low cost certification, it is not recognized by any of the employers. You may put in any job portal, which I have shown in my previous session. Put just APICS and then search. You will find lot of jobs which requires this kind of certification. Okay, of course you can reach out to me or our executive for any assistance or support. You can note down this WhatsApp number. Through this number you can always reach out to me. Okay. On the same topic, I have given different ideas through different session. If you are watching this for the first time, you check up my YouTube site. There are a lot of videos on this kind of exam, how the scores are done. All these are available. Thanks for watching. Have a nice evening. Bye.